Hello, boys and girls. Yes, it's me again, Mr. Peculiar. Ha-ha! And welcome to my laboratory. This is where I make all my peculiar inventions from household items. But today, I won't be staying in my lab. I will be going back in time to the Tudor age. It's time to meet the Tudors and invent something peculiar. Off we go. But before we meet Tudor royalty, I know, how exciting! Here are 5 peculiar facts about the Tudors. Number 1. The Tudor period is the period between the years 1485 and 1603. This is when the Tudors were the ruling family of England. Number 2. The Tudor Rose was created when Henry VIII brought an end to the War of the Roses, an ongoing battle between 2 royal groups, the House of Lancaster and the House of York. He joined the White Rose of York with the Red Rose of Lancaster, creating the Union Rose, or Tudor Rose, which is still used as a floral emblem of England today. Number 3. Following his father's death, Henry VIII became King of England in the year 1509 and ruled until his death in 1547. Today, one of England's most famous historical figures. Henry VIII is well known for his 6 marriages and for having 2 wives beheaded. Oh dear! Number 4. If you were a child in a Tudor school, you better behave. Teachers were very strict and would punish pupils with 50 strokes of the cane. Oh, very painful. Number 5. Like us today, the Tudors enjoyed eating different types of meat, but without fridges or freezers, they would preserve the meat by rubbing salt on it. And today, we get to meet the man himself, King Henry VIII.
What? What is this all about? I was just enjoying some chicken when my wife told me there was someone out on the front lawn. And here you are. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Peculiar, a world-famous inventor, and I'm here to make something peculiar with you.
World famous, eh? How come I've never heard of you? Gods! Another one for the chop. Actually, you got me away from the wife. If it could be a quick one, I don't want to let my banquet get cold.
Of course. We are going to make a wrist clock, or as my friends at home would say, a watch.
You say your friends at home, but I can't see them. Where are they?
They're at home, King Henry.
So how on earth can they see you?
It's called technology.
Sounds like something you'd lose your head for. Some sort of witchcraft.
Yes. Anyway, yes, we are going to be making a wrist clock. Your daughter Elizabeth was the first one to wear one of those.
Well, if I was here, it would have been me. But who wants a heavy piece of gold on your arm? I'd sell it for meat, I would.
Well, that is peculiar. Here is what you'll need to make a Tudor wrist clock at home. Some paper, some coloured pencils, some scissors, and some sticky tape. You may need to ask a grown-up for some help with the tricky parts, but please do join in and have some historic fun. First, we need to draw a design. What will you draw, Your Majesty?
I am going to draw my favourite person on earth, and someone I admire a lot.
Your children, King Henry.
No, don't be so ridiculous. Me! Don't ask too many questions, Mr. P, or we may have to call the guards again.
So, once you've drawn your design, it's time to colour it in. You can use as many colours as you can. The wrist clock in Tudor times would have been made of metal, so we couldn't have our peculiar designs on them. Now it's time to cut out your design. You may need to ask a grown-up to help you with this bit.
Oh, my wife is going to be so jealous of this.
Which one? You have 6 to choose from. Now, here comes the peculiar part. Wrap the wrist clock around your arm and secure it with some sticky tape. And there you have it.
Now, how did that tiny clock get inside that metal? Well, thank you, Mr. P. I'm going to show the whole house my Tudor wrist clock, right after my banquet.
Oh, it was so much fun inventing with you today. Now, I would really love to see any pictures of your Tudor wrist clocks that you've designed. Well, that's all for me, boys and girls. Oh, before I forget, I'd better get back home. See you all next time, boys and girls. This is Mr. Peculiar signing off.